What is going on YouTube? It is Primitive here, and today I'm going to be bringing you a match from the most recent RMC local. This can be between myself. On the right, I am playing LordKnightmon, and then on the left, we are going to be having the yellow-based Cherubimon list with things like Bushi and the Salamon on the lower end, but then of course the Cherubimon on the top. So I'm going to go ahead and grab Bushi off the TK here. This makes it so that I have a rookie that I can put in raising, and then even if I hit another rookie off the next draw, then I can put that in raising and still have the Bushi in my hand, which I can drop later for free off of either Cherubimon or LordKnightmon. So either way, Bushi's going to be a pretty fine card here, and then my opponent's going to go ahead and respond with the Boko into analog, put me at 1, but I'll go to 3 with the TK. So setting up nicely, Boko and TK allowing for very good search, being able to hit out the cards that you need. I can go ahead and play the yellow memory boost here. I'm going to grab the 8mon, so that way I can Digivolve up later something on top of like a Starmons, which is relatively weak at 1k. We can make it much stronger with an 8k 8mon. So my opponent's going to play out another Bokomon, searching once again, so now having 3 Digimon on the board that are all going to be fairly potent. So I'm going to go ahead and use my yellow memory boost to go up to 5, play down the Knightmon, pop one of the Bokomon while also setting up to be able to go into a Mega on top of the Knightmon this turn. So being able to get rid of one of the threats is good. Having 2 Bokomons on the field with no memory blockers does mean my opponent can gain a lot of resources, especially with the Koichi, which also gains memory when it's deleted. So I can finally go up to the LordKnightmon here, gonna be able to swing. Starmon's gonna pop the other Bokomon. Again, don't want to give my opponent too much resources here, and they hit the Kari out of security, which is unfortunate because that means I can't really swing in with the Cherubimon without passing turn. So instead I just go into the Pidomon, get a blocker up, and put my opponent at 1. Now their Bushis aren't going to be able to swing in without being just blocked, at least one of them. So setting up a good defensive wall here, and I'm starting to go wide, so I'm going to go ahead and swing in, play down the Patamon, get another check. My opponent hits the TK Kari, so 2 Tamers in a row, which is a bit unfortunate because I don't want to give my opponent that many resources. So gonna swing another Tamer coming out with the Koichi, so my opponent's going to be all set up as far as Tamers go here. Has basically everything they need. They're going to have another Tamer to be able to go on top of the Koichi next turn and be able to start to set up. So I'm just going to go and play Starmons here. I do have 5 Digimon, so I can go ahead and pop the Koichi. And my opponent's going to go from 3 to 5 with the TK Kari, and then gain 1 with the Koichi to go up to 6. So they have a pretty good amount of memory to be able to work with this turn. I'm going to go ahead and block with the Pidomon on the first swing, just in case they decide they don't want to commit the second swing with the Bushi. I can at least block one of them off the board here, so gonna have to see where this is going to go. I am going pretty wide on the board, so it's going to be a little bit harder for my opponent to get rid of all of this. They can go in with retaliation to clear off the LordKnightmon, so that is fine. They're able to trade 1 for 1, but the LordKnightmon was able to do a pretty good amount of work, being able to get out 2 Digimon for free to threaten the board. So now they're going to go ahead and swing, tap the TK Kari to pop either the Starmons or the Patamon. The Patamon popping makes way more sense here because the Starmons isn't really doing anything for me when you did evolve on top of it, as Dora's Patamon does have an inheritable. So now they're going to go ahead and build all the way up. Rihimon does mean that they can go ahead and go into Cherubi here, so they are looking to go into Cherubi. They decide they're not going to just yet. Going to put Salamon in the raising makes a lot of sense. Don't want to pass turn without doing that, especially when you're only at 1 security. You want to be able to go ahead and be able to go and promote next turn swing and potentially recover up. So although I had a super wide board right there, they were able to clear it off, and the Cherubimon showing the power of the when Digivolving effect, especially being able to bring back a Tamer, being able to bring back the Mat, and the Mat is able to search as well. So we're going to see what I go for here. Gonna go with the Kazimon to swing to see if I can build up, get a rookie to put up in raising, but missed the rookie, so I'm just going to go ahead and replace my TK with another TK that was just played since my opponent has the Mat out anyway, and then they're going to go to 5. I do grab a rookie out of the security from TK, but it might be a little bit too late because right now this Cherubimon's going to swing in. They're likely going to be able to self-proc it with the Deathclaw, which gets rid of my Kazimon, but now they're going to be able to bring back 3 rookies, so they're going to go ahead and bring back 2 Bushi and a Bokomon here, so they'll be able to swing 2 checks with the Bushi as well as the Bokomon. We'll be able to search the top 5 here and get the effect going, so we'll see if they hit. They do double hit there, but I think it's going to be irrelevant because they're going to just swing with the Bushi, swing with the other Bushi, and then they can go up with a hybrid to go in and take game 1. So despite looking a little bit behind there, the Cherubi was able to bring it back with that massive board clear that they had in that one turn, showing the power of the Cherubi for real. So once again, they are going to be starting off turn 1 with a Bokomon that's going to be able to double hit and get them some great resources to start off the game. So now going into my turn, I'm going to go in to start building up. My opponent did put me at 3, so allows me to go up into Pidomon for 1, Cherubimon for 3, put them at 1, and now I can potentially threaten to go up into a Mega here. I decide to go with the TK. The only card in the deck that can pop a level 5 is going to be Short, so as long as they don't have Shorts, this Angewomon is going to live, and I'll be able to go into LordKnightmon next turn while also freeing up my raising area to be able to hatch and Digivolve again next turn. So does make it through the turn. My opponent is going to play out a couple Tamers, but I do still have my Angewomon luckily, so going to be able to Digivolve Kazuchimon on top of that there. For 5, since I have 3 or more security, I'll be able to gain 2 there, so I'm going to be able to swing for 2 checks, going in for a safe check, and I actually end up just passing there. No rookie. I thought I had a rookie to put in raising, but obviously don't, and just end up passing the turn, so my hand looking very heavy with champions and the ultimates. No LordKnightmon either with the Kazuchimon play there, which is unfortunate because now I can't go wide by potentially dropping the Knightmon. I do get the 2 checks in, but that does leave me suspended to be able to hit by the Kaiser Leo's retaliation, which is going to take me down. So starting to fall behind once again. This deck not having the best answers for Cherubimon. Doesn't matter if I go tall or go wide. If I go wide, then Cherubimon's able to pop. If I go tall, then the Kaiser Leo retaliation is able to pop, which is going to be unfortunate because this deck wants to be suspended and wants to be attacking. You want to be getting the effects off of your when attacking abilities, such as the Angewomon and the LordKnightmon, even the security attack +1 with the Kazuchimon, which just opens you up for the retaliation. And then if you go small and wide, then the Cherubimon can come out and just pop. So definitely having a hard time getting the footing here. My opponent is going to go ahead and play the Schwartz, which is the only thing that can clear off the Angewomon, which I mentioned before. But now my TK is gone, so all I can do is go into Pulsemon, go into 8mon, put my opponent at 1, start to choke them out a little bit and hope that they don't get too aggressive. But now they're going to be able to go in with the Blinding Ray, gain 2, tap Mimi, gain 1. Rihimon's going to put them at 3, so they can swing in with this if they want to. If it goes down, then they'll still be able to play a Tamer out for free, as well as be able to gain the memory from the Koichi, so it wouldn't be too bad. And they're going to have to start getting aggressive, so they do decide to swing in. They hit the yellow memory boost, which is great for me, but might be a little bit too late for that. They are going to start swinging in. The Rihimon could potentially just go into Cherubimon if you wanted to, and even if you don't pop anything on the board, the next turn when the Cherubimon does pop, you'll be able to start playing out rookies and such. So we'll have to see if they decide to go for something like that, but I'm going to go ahead and go up into Angewomon, pop the yellow memory boost to go to 2, and then play the LordKnightmon, so that way I can lower my opponent's aggression, give them minimal memory to be able to do things here. But with the Bokomon on the board, it's not really going to matter because they're just going to have enough memory to be able to go for game right here. They will be able to swing in with the Bokomon. They'll be able to go in with a hybrid on top of one of their Tamers that can attack, and just be able to go in and swing in for a game and just take it right there. So as much as LordKnightmon can go wide, and we saw going wide game 1, it was taken care of, and then going tall, it was also taken care of from the retaliation. So the yellow Cherubi definitely just had my number this match and was able to take it 2-0. So if you enjoyed, be sure to like and subscribe because I'll be bringing you even more BT7 content. But with that being said, I will catch you all next time. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. Peace out.